Did you know LEGO made a ton of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit sets, but only made 3 sets for the Return of the King? Well, as a result of this, LEGO missed out on a lot of epic characters, so today I will be recreating more missed minifigures from the Lord of the Rings, so let's get to the first minifigure. LEGO made a perfect minifigure for Bilbo Baggins of the LEGO The Hobbit set waves, but they never made an older Bilbo. Ian Holm did a fantastic job at portraying Bilbo Baggins in the movies, and I have loved his performance ever since my childhood. It's such a shame that LEGO never recreated him as a minifigure, because he certainly deserved to be in one of the sets. Luckily, one of my fans, David Emperor, sent me an old Bilbo Baggins minifigure as fan mail. The hairpiece is a regular Hobbit hairpiece with some grey paint, and you can make the rest of the figure by using the torso of Newt Scamander of the Fantastic Beasts set. I highly recommend making this version of Bilbo for yourself, because Ian Holm as Bilbo Baggins is just a legendary character. So thank you so much, David, and let's move on to the next character. The Battle of Helm's Deep is one of the best, if not the best battle in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The massive Uruk-hai army attacks Rohan, and LEGO perfectly captured the Uruk-hai minifigures. They have sick armor and even the movie accurate swords, but as one of you correctly mentioned, the Uruk-hai Berserker is a minifigure which desperately needs an update. I mean, look at the thing. He should have a round helmet, but the stud is clearly visible, and in my opinion, the figure looks bad. The torso and the print on the face look amazing, but ever since I got this minifigure in 2012, I hated the fact it didn't have a separate helmet. So I bought this custom helmet, which you can get from this knockoff Uruk-hai captain, then just add it to the Berserker and the figure is complete and ready to attack the walls of Helm's Deep. I think this is a simple upgrade, but definitely worth it if you want a better Berserker. Speaking of Helm's Deep, do you remember the elves of Lothlorien? In the movie, an elven army led by Haldir comes to the aid of Rohan. LEGO made an extraordinary minifigure for Haldir, and I absolutely love his torso printing. But all of you might be thinking, where are the LEGO elven minifigures? Well, they were never made, but we can do that ourselves. All you have to do is grab a Mirkwood elf from this LEGO The Hobbit set, remove the head, hands, quiver, and bow, then simply grab this Barriss Ophi minifigure from the LEGO Star Wars Clone Trooper and Jedi Battle Pack, add all these pieces together, and voila! Here's your elven soldier of Lothlorien, and you can make multiples of these, so it's quite simple to build an army for the defense of Helm's Deep. Let's move on to the scene where Frodo and his friends see an army of Haradrim soldiers marching. In this scene, we can see Haradrim soldiers and even Mumakil, but the soldiers would have made perfect minifigures, and I made one of these in my last video. But today, I will make him with only official LEGO pieces. So first off, you'll need this black hood from the Cole minifigure of LEGO Ninjago. And then this torso, though I forgot from which minifigure this came. So when I find out, I'll let you know in the comment section down below. The entire figure looks really cool, and I'd love to army build this minifigure in the future. So if you know which torso this is, let me know down below, and let's move on to the next figure. Minas Tirith, the City of Kings, where unfortunately a grumpy Stewart sits on the throne. Denethor is one of the most despised characters from the movie, and I believe his character should have been made as a minifigure because he would fit so well in a Minas Tirith set. The fact that LEGO never made a set for Minas Tirith is weird by itself, but let's recreate Denethor in LEGO. So you're gonna want to use this epic hairpiece I used to recreate Gandalf in my last video. Then simply add this grumpy hat to a Nazgul torso, as well as a black cape, and that's all you have to do. The minifigure looks simple, but it is awesome to have in your collection. Now that we're talking about Minas Tirith, we might as well visit Osgiliath. In many scenes we can see Gondor Rangers, and these look sick in the movie. They make me think of the old LEGO castle themes, and with their frequent appearance in both the Two Towers and the Return of the King, we must make this minifigure. Now, I haven't made this myself because the Gondorian Ranger made by Nice Bricks and TNR Customs already looks perfect. The minifigure has the logo of Gondor on the torso, and I love all the other torso details, so I definitely recommend picking up this minifigure. Without Faramir, the company of Rangers isn't much, so we must recreate Faramir in LEGO. And again, I got an absolutely amazing minifigure from TNR Customs. Just take a look at this Faramir minifigure, guys. It looks breathtaking. I love the printing on this fig, and it closely resembles him in the movie. One thing I would love to change is the length of his hair, but unfortunately, I don't have any other hair pieces, so if you know of one that would fit, let me know in the comment section, and let's take a look at the next figure. During the Battle of Pelennor Fields, the army of Rohan almost achieved a flawless victory, but then they hear something. The Haradrim attack and have brought their Mumakil. We've taken a look at the Haradrim soldier, but there are some really creepy Haradrim soldiers on top of the Mumakil. These drivers look stunning, and I always wanted to own one in LEGO, so let's make him. You're gonna need this clown face and also grab this zombie minifigure from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Simply add the clown face to the fig, build this little detail and add it to the back of the minifigure, and there's the Mumakil driver. One of the characters I wish LEGO had made is the Orc Commander Gothmog. He has a small role in the Battle of Minas Tirith, and ever since I first watched The Return of the King, I thought he was cool. Now, when I heard he would never become a LEGO minifigure, I was disappointed, so let's make him. So I got this minifigure in fan mail, and it's absolutely breathtaking. The armor piece fits perfectly, and the torso piece also looks like Gothmog in the movie. You can add this skin-toned arm, so it looks like the arm isn't covered with clothing or anything. And the minifigure looks good from all angles, but I also recommend you add this sword to Gothmog. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to get this epic Gothmog minifigure yet, but when I do, I will update all of you so you can get him too. So there's one character almost every LEGO The Lord of the Rings fan would want to have. LEGO made a Rohan soldier, but no Gondor soldier. They look so cool in the movie, and I would have loved to build an army of these minifigures, but unfortunately, LEGO never made this figure. I mean, LEGO had an incredible design for the Gondor soldier in the video game, so I just had to buy a Gondor soldier, which looks like the one in the video game, and TNR Customs had a sick figure in stock. So here he is, the Gondor soldier in all his glory, and the helmet looks surprisingly accurate to the one in the video game. I believe that this is something LEGO would actually make. The torso also looks marvelous, and then there's the fabulous design for the shield. This minifigure is my all-time favorite in this video. So these were all the minifigures I wanted to show you within this video about the Lord of the Rings, and there are many more characters I want to recreate in LEGO, so if you have any preferences of minifigures you want to see, let me know by leaving a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed this one, I certainly think you're gonna enjoy the video on the screen right now, in which I recreated the Witch King of Angmar, so go ahead and watch that video, and I will see you all in the next video on my channel.